Hello, folks. Welcome back. Hang on.
Welcome to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah, we have Stu in the background here. He's come to hang with us while we do some Viking stuff. So,
Don't mind little old me.
so look, as we can see, the settlement's slowly starting to come together. We will definitely get some time, make some time for more raiding today.
Remember, chat, that's raiding with a W, wading.
Not just like, not just jumping into like a slightly deep river with your wellies on.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Ranri about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to...
A gift?
I cannot show you.
I will. Lead on.
Now, if I recall correctly, this is Hytham teaching Eivor how to do the leap of faith.
Yeah.
I hear heaviness to your breathing, Hytham. Does your wound still trouble you?
It does, I'm afraid. There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
Rest easy, then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You would risk your health and your life to please Basin. That I do not
Hello,
understand.
friend. Hey,
I
up,
should
Seth.
not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
Welcome, not Sith. We're back doing some more Viking things.
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
Well, I'm not surprised, Hytham. You did take a hell of a knock from Kjotve.
And what is this gift you wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
More riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
Then I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our resolve. Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And more practically, it aids our movements, in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap, and we are climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again, the shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me from this cliff, is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, you must give yourself over to something greater.
Gods,
yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it.
It's good. It's good fun.
You will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
It's a shame we couldn't get Unity's co-op to work. It's something I would have loved to do, is just take you into my world and show you why I love these games.
Alright, just, no Aladdin. I can show you my... Alright, team, let's
I will
scale the
leap first.
monastery and...
Oh, I know
I
you would
know
not.
you must
I know
follow.
you would not, Sith. It was just we
Lean
can't
into
get
your
it to
faith,
work.
into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump
Speaking of like games
from
where
here?
Yes.
online's that I couldn't
I
get
would
to work,
sooner grow
Injustice
wings and
2
fly away.
was
Thank
one
you
of them
for the
for me.
lesson, but
Wait.
Yeah, that was a shame.
And watch.
Like I
Hide
saw
them!
one of the commenters on hating for like Kill the Justice is like if you want
Hide
to play a
them!
DC game with lots of
Pig-headed fool!
customization, go
Are you
play
injured?
Injustice 2 and I'm just like try that, mate.
And that
Online,
loam
buggered.
cushioned your fall.
Yeah, exactly.
I have not seen
Right, let's get this Blue Jay's nest back.
not feed your fear, conquer it.
I've seen my death in a vision. It was not here. Not today.
Unity was very clear at the time. Yeah, it was a solid game. I played it for the first time last
Oh,
year.
big
For
feathery
the last,
motherfucker.
I played it for the first time last year. It was a good game. Now, if you look at this, chat, this is the thing you can do where, like, if you don't leave the hay bale, Hytham gets panicky
Eivor,
thinking
are you
he's
well?
killed you.
Eivor, speak. Oh dear, this is not how I foresaw things. Not at all. Dear God, Basim will
Needs
have
to
my
fight
head for
him,
this.
so. Guess I could try Owlbear.
Yeah!
A perfect fall. And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor. A purging of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor, for hearing me out.
Of course,
Call this
Hytham, you're a
leap of
real one.
faith a sacred rite. Do all hidden ones practice this same ritual?
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
I might try if I believed you would join, but that is not my purpose in England. Basim and I are hunting larger prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague, one we hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same.
Big bad
A land to
motherfucker
call
we
our
call
own, and the
reinforcements.
honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan,
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
you desire alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all. It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society.
Well, that's what you get when you have a secret society like the Order of the Ancients ruling England from the thrones and stuff and its governments. And especially at a time like this when England was basically just being rebuilt after the Roman Empire.
Whatever dark corners they reside, if we
Yeah,
work together
absolutely.
towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
Really in the sort of
And you
state
will have
where
more
kind of
medallions to count.
really
Exactly.
left out.
You should begin
Makes
in
you
London.
think what it
I
would
have
have been
credible
like if the
reports
Roman
that the
Empire
Order
hadn't
is working
fallen.
now to seize the city.
I will
Exactly.
speak with Randry about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago,
then
the
it's
Hidden
a
Ones
force
had
to be
bureaus
reckoned
built.
with, that's
There were
for sure.
6, I believe. If you can find them, search them
I'm
well
just
for
passing that
documents
spot
bearing the
anywhere I
same
threw you off the
symbol.
top of the
It will
monastery.
greatly aid my
Oh, God.
studies.
I will. Thank you, Hytham, for all of this.
Right, so this is the Order of the Ancients. Because you already killed Kjotve. That's something the scout confirmed that the active military campaign attack. River north of the town of Brentbridgeshire. Assassinate the Baldric. Yeah, that Blackadder fans, I'm going to assassinate Baldric.
Oh yeah, and I found another weapon like on my solo travels to this, that you'll definitely want me to tell them. You know that thing we did to make that really cool dagger for your ranger?
Yes.
If we make a great sword instead, it gets a perk. The result gets this really cool perk where it can silence an enemy on hit.
Right. Okay.
So I was thinking that could be quite a good weapon for you.
Good. Good. I definitely want. I'm definitely going to be doing some two-handed weapon fighting, for sure. If my sword's anything,
I'd honestly recommend it, to be honest.
if my sword's anything to go by, like the one I picked up from that Cambion on the
There
north
you
side,
are.
it's
You
definitely a
wanted
good
to see
sign.
me.
As Sigurd has so ordered, it falls to us to expand our presence in England.
He wants to forge alliances, ironclad, with every Norse, Dane, and Saxon here.
Right. We are the outsiders here. Making friends will help.
Where do we start?
My scouts come and go daily with interesting news and tidings, and I'm beginning to get my bearings in this fractured land. As I learn more, I can give you insight into each territory before you commit to a journey there.
Of course.
Once you have gained an ally in a territory, return home and speak to me. We'll decide your next move then.
I understand.
Not blow up.
So,
blow up
where do we
the
start?
cache
You have two options just now.
and just
Join
instead go
Sigurd in
into nuts,
Leicestershire to the
minding
north
it,
and meet with the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok.
all
Or
the
head south
possible
to
like
Grantebridgeshire to meet an
XP
army
you
of
can
Danes
get.
led by one Guthrum Jarl and his second, Soma. And what's more, our young friend Hytham has been conferring with contacts of his own in the cities. I added his information to the map if you would like to know what he has discovered.
I want to see the alliance map.
As much as I'd love to head north to go meet Sigurd already, I'm going to go to Grantebridgeshire and start there.
Tell me about Grantebridgeshire.
A force of Danes, called the Summer Army by the Saxons, is camped north of Grantebridge at some ruins across the river. We should curry favor with their leaders, Guthrum and Soma, if we hope to win their trust and allegiance. My scouts did not meet them in person, so I can say little for the state of their army. Consider this a starting point.
Like I get the effect.
Right away.
I get the effect of putting like a dagger through like the map is symbolizing like that's where we're going to start first, but that's just going to tear the map. We'll put like a big hole in it. That's so impractical.
Jamie, what you're really forgetting is that the amount of stress that's going to put on your cartographer.
It's a bit of a like, dude, can you just not?
Yeah, it's just like I spent hours on that one.
Grantebridgeshire. So like this is basically where we are now. Find and speak to the Summer Army leaders. Oh, so this is like more of an expansion of the river of the territory I'm already in, right? Yeah, this is a great place to start. And I have confirmed, chat, I am going to try and get both Excalibur and Mjolnir.
If they're both one-handed weapons, you should dual wield them.
I mean, given Eivor's kind of strength, he was able to like fucking launch a claymore with one hand. I wouldn't be surprised if I could.
Randvi mentioned this place.
It'd be just a major
The last known
tech
location
to
of the Summer
history, wouldn't
Army.
it? Just dual wielding two iconic weapons.
Well, I mean, for one, it was. I love the fact that they've referenced the Excalibur to be an easy weapon, which I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Would make the most sense, given the context of the game and all.
Hail! What has happened here?
Who is asking?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Did you and your men fail to take the village?
No. No, we had it for a time. It was nothing but a cluster of wattle and daub huts when we came. We made it lively. Grantebridge was a thriving hub of trade and song under the care of Soma Ayalskona. But the Saxons took it back. They appeared within the city as if rising from the shadows and drove us out.
Oh, I remember that.
That is terrible. How were you ambushed?
It was like they burst out of the center of the
Yeah, it'll
city
be
itself,
fine. Yeah.
setting aflame
Besides,
everything
I
in their
wanna
path,
the-
shouting
all the
some
stuff to
nonsense
give
about
Yankee
an ancient order of warriors. By the time I saw the fires, too many of us were killed or captured. Our Jarlskum Summa,
Oh,
she
sweet.
bellowed a retreat and we took refuge in the ruins. But in the chaos, we were
what do I get?
separated. She and the bulk of our forces fled northeast into the swamps.
Right, we'll
I'd follow
place
if we were
Fleet
fit
Storm
to.
with the Ice Storm.
We need her iron fist.
I can find
I'll use
Soma.
that one. So.
Be ready when we return.
She'll be deep in the fog of the Fenlands by now.
What do you reckon, Jamie? Minor
Find her longship.
Elemental or
That's your
Woodland
best bet.
BX? Conjuring spell.
Woodland beings or minor elementals? I would go elementals, personally.
Alright.
No disrespect to like woodland creatures, but like, how exactly
Yeah, of course.
how helpful like, exactly are they going to be in the majority of the fights we're going to be doing?
True.
What do you see?
If we want to,
Polymorph just in case we want to turn someone into a sheep.
oh, 100%. Holy hell! There's a lot of treasures in the river, but then again, Grantbridgeshire, we've had our first big confrontation with the Saxons, so I'm not exactly surprised at this. Because I'm waiting for it's Danes in Grantbridgeshire. No,
You can't do that.
alright, can't be having that. Right. First and foremost, we're going to go raid this place. Who took these pictures? Logan Towns. Oh, yeah, I remember.
I guess Yankee, I might go first ever by, the Adventures of Weird Al Gift Yankee there.
If you actually make that a reality, I will be impressed. Are you actually going to do it?
I might well.
Monastery there, Eivor!
I see it.
Maybe in Britannia. Don't underestimate anything.
We haven't exactly got like the cracking navy that we do nowadays, so I'm not exactly worried.
I know, but you should never really underestimate your foes anyway.
That's why the river raids were so effective, is because they could just come out of nowhere and nobody would be any the wiser.
Very true.
That's what made them awesome. Plus, there's something really satisfying about knowing the kind of damage you've caused by when you set the straw roofs on fire.
Oh, yeah. It is really nice. I can't explain why.
Take right. Take your last breath.
Plus, I have my Yorms Viking like with me now. Who's like basically like my lieutenant.
Okay. Well,
I learned some more background on anti-Ethel, and I have to admit that this just makes me want to kill her even more. No, more learning about some of the victims who got caught.
like the dwarf.
The two paladins.
Yeah. One of the most ones is the dwarf who is basically, well, turned to stone. Who's literally convinced he's dying of a disease, so in order to kind of convince him to let her turn him to stone and just kind of like, he's basically just been an ornament down there the whole time.
You good fortune.
So messed up.
Yep.
Give me a hand with this. Come, help me with this.
Distrust areas are my favorite. It's not restricted, it's just distrust. Yeah, exactly, dude.
Very well.
Oh, I'm going to try Bioshock for the first time this week, Strick.
Oh, very nice. You're in for a fun time.
Like, I can barely remember if I think I played like 20 minutes of the first one, and then I was a bit like, eh. But I'm going to give him a proper go this time.
I think actually what it was kind of back when like, well, I was playing for the first time.
Give me a hand over here.
I'll let you have a go.
It might have well have been, yeah.
God won't let us
I love some of Avor's takedowns.
Avor has some of the best ones, though.
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Really wasted opportunity if you can't still wield like a wizard staff with a sword.
Oh, so you can go full Gandalf.
Yeah. Like, I've got some really good staff and stuff, and I picked up this really good sword with one sword that does like decent radiant damage, so.
You like the idea that we're turning Gale into Gandalf next playthrough, don't you?
Thank you.
That's literally what my character for the PDA stuff has been about.
The dawn will take you all.
Just, you know, gnome size.
Yeah. Not Seth says hello, by the way. He's just popped into chat.
Hey, not Sith.
Who's shooting at me? Oh, you sneaky little shit. English longbowman. Cool. Oh, it's an opal. I remember those. Oh, there's so many other Vikings to free. I read something last night. There's a new AC coming in March. If that were the case, mate, I'd have had that pre-ordered for then. It's not on. It's definitely. It's not on the store. I think it might. It might be more of a trying to build hype around it type thing. Which even then, I'm like, oh wow, that's the Japan one that we're referring to.
Odin owns you.
Oh, my guys.
We're done here. Come on! Bleed you!
They said it's something about being 1600 Cambodia. I wouldn't be opposed to
Need your
that.
eyes, my friend.
Hang on a minute. Oh. There's something back there as well. Well, it said I had to find a key. I didn't need to go far to find the bloody key. Let's see what this is. Oh, ability to upgrade Mark of Death. Very nice. It's a ranged ability. No, they want an AC game that would be very interesting, especially if they want to go down like a different direction, like they did with Rogue. Do the one about the Australian chapter, because that, especially around the time when Britain was sending criminals to Australia, that was an a dark chapter in the Brotherhood. Because that chapter got wiped off the face of the fucking earth.
By Thor, thank you, my friend.
I ain't leaving these people in bloody cages.
By Thor. Is there trouble?
I haven't played Rogue yet. It's a good one. Massively underrated. I replayed that last year as part of the franchise play. Worth it. It was so good, so much fun. Kitty! Hmm.
A good traveler. What seek you? Perhaps I can help. My prices are competitive.
All right.
Right. Let me show you something. On your map.
Oh, it's one of them people.
Go, my eyes.
Back to the long ship. That's me across any game, not Sith. I see a cat, I have to pet it. And if I can't pet the cat, it's literally unplayable. You can't pet them in Baldur's Gate 3, which is fine, but you can still talk to them, which is brilliant. Right, there was treasure in the river. That would be about...
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Where is it? Right, let's double back and start looking for Thema.
On ocean steed, my words gain wings.
You salt skulls. Got a story?
There was a woman called Nal who came by ship to Fornburg and heralded, demanding to meet King Sigvaldi, Styrbjorn's father. Nal was from Gautland. She was tall and rugged and strong, and everyone who walked near her said she smelled of men's blood. When her message was sent to our king, Nal was made to wait a full day. Yet she did not complain. She watched the waves and sang songs. Night came and went, and still Nal sat by the shore of the fjord singing her songs. She skipped rocks with children and smiled. As the afternoon of the second day approached, King Sigvaldi's messenger reappeared. They spoke quietly together. At last, the messenger stood back and waved to some men nearby. 3 men bearing 3 chests of silver approached quickly. They set the chests.
Oh, and I meant to say, I knew, I know there's a lot of PSs in Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah, sure.
Nal opened the sack and emptied it on the shore. 7 pairs of
Which I thought was kind of cool.
tumbled
She's another one of my favorite content creators. Is very knowledgeable.
and sailed away.
Looks like Ragnarok itself came for Grantbridge. The great battle
Jesus.
race nearby. Hold course. We'll see what else lies within the fog. Sail down.
Sing the blood song! To battle! Getting tired? Done for! Hurry! Give up, you shit! We watch each other's backs! Kill you! Remain steadfast!
Might try some like spear or glaive fighting with Matthias as well. With my paladin strength.
Yeah, that could work. You just need to see what you're proficient with.
It's something I'm naturally proficient with, being a human. Oh, you...
Somewhere cannot be far. I should have a look around.
Someone we can talk to, one of Soma's people.
Is sure Jarl's Kona nearby?
Not here. Soma dragged the Saxons east from her longship to tire them out and lose them in the fog.
Okay, first and foremost, smart, but daft, especially if you're like vastly outnumbered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you hear what that Viking said?
Bit.
Have you got the stream on right now?
I can hear bits and stuff.
Have I got like my TV volume up or something?
No, it's not too bad. For my solo thing, I might try and, you know, be understanding of the Emperor.
Stop that.
Great.
Well,
What's
put
the
it this
matter
way,
here?
Gamer. We need him to an extent, because, you know, the process may well require a mind player, so it's either we
Save
keep
it
him
for
up, or, you know, someone has to go and form fully.
There. Beached
True.
longship. Dane markings.
Hey guys,
This was a fine longship.
how are you?
Fit for a chief. It must belong to Soma. Aid me. Be my eyes.
Eh?
So much fog in here.
Right, let's go out there. Eat the gift. I'll clear out the whole crash kit.
Just don't make it's a beast you turn into that when you're stuck in a room and you can't get out.
Yeah, of course, that's not believe me. I don't want that to be the case. Alright, kind of like you wage.
Not rage, but wage.
Yeah. Barbarian with a speech impediment.
I would like to wage.
Excuse me, Mr. Bicycle Man. I would like to wage, please.
Who will share a tale?
Some time ago, I met a wandering skald in search of a jarl or king to serve. He had not composed a verse in years, and was fearful of losing his skill. I said I knew many such great men, a few jarls, a handful of kings by name, but to my knowledge, all of them had many skalds of their own. This poor skald was disappointed and thanked me for my time, asking my name as he departed.
I wage, please.
Dag Nithison, I told him. The skald's eyes went wide. Dag Nithison, he exclaimed. Of Fornburg? I nodded.
We'll pick up from there.
Kill them! For Odin!
Oh shit! Shit! Faster!
These bloody slings.
Got you!
There you go. How bad we get
Now, if you wanted something like hella impressive, you should be able to turn into a dragon.
That would be cool. You can go, hey guys, I'm a wagon. Stop mind stealing. Really
Making me do the hard part again. You'll feed the dogs. Don't just
My
stand
thing
there.
is too out of it.
Sorry, what?
My game's not loud enough. My game's got the volume up, so the only sound you can is that.
No, I can't hear it.
Right, worm food. Right, you jump down. You know, big old whack on the head.
Can't outrun me.
So far, Albert seems good at...
Witless, godless, useless.
Right, so it's just that guy. And Catflap's name.
Interesting.
And Ostrich Blast.
Shoot the rat down.
Cut.
Your life is mine. Won't take long.
Dealing one if you can hit acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder strong. Thunder damage.
Oh shit! Oh, let's go.
Cast and modifies the damage dealt. So that.
Oh, and I'm learning the fun use of thunder more now as well. Think about the way I use my thunder arrows with Jorvik, and I can launch people off the
Oh,
edges.
I can do something similar, but it's literally just like, you know, pushing a fart.
You should see what I've been able to do with Thunderous Smite.
Can't wait to see it. Right, laser don't move so I can like.
Sail out!
Right, looking on this side. Right, go to the other side.
Here's
I
where
only just realised how much the proficient druids have proficiency in musical instruments.
Oh, I ended up getting some bard lessons from Althea, and Matthias has a guitar, a lute. I don't fully understand like what it can do like besides inspire you to like fight better, but like outside that, I don't know.
I think it's just so.
Like I said, I don't understand it.
Yeah, I gotta fix the stupid statue.
Ah, there we are.
Thor.
Alright, let's go get the pearly mace.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
He might do that.
You're still in fighting shape.
There's Selma.
Take him to the shelter for warmth.
I have to admit, out of a lot of the Dane leaders in this game
Have some that gash.
I met,
Wrap it well.
Selma was one of my favourites. She was awesome.
Oh, yeah, she was.
Eggle, look at me. Remember the boars you felled our first day in England? Hold his arms.
Yeah.
9. Large and fat. Fed us for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah? You'll be chasing more in a month, my friend. You come like a Valkyrie out of the fog. We have no dead to give you.
You must be Soma.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Oh, fuck.
Give them a chance to rest.
Mm.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Quite a hit you took. How many were lost?
It's kind of you to ask, but with so much blood in the water and death on the air, I'd know your name and purpose first.
Eivor of the Raven clan. I came for you, looking for a friend and ally.
I see. I'm Soma, Lord of Grantebridge. Though it seems an order of lunatics wishes to strip me of that title.
The Order of the Ancients?
Sounds right. The Saxon called Wigmund is one of them. He robbed me of my city, forced us into these swamps. I've rallied some of my soldiers, but my 3 advisors are missing. If we hope to retake Grantebridge, I'll need them at my side.
Tell me about them.
They are my best, my inner circle. Birna, Galin, Liv. We may as well be of the same blood.
If I can reunite them and we retake your city, can I call you a friend and ally?
If you can do all that, you can call me whatever you want.
Who is this Wigmund? And what does he want?
He's a flailing elderman under the old king. A bitter man digging his fingernails into Grantebridge, just to say he can. He's made many attempts to unseat me before. This time he managed a trick.
What happened to Grantebridge?
The elderman Wigmund seized it from us. I'm not sure how he managed, but he will not keep it. Not for long. He has supporters outside the city, but this attack seemed to come from inside the walls. From the heart of Grantebridge.
Let's find your advisors.
Agreed. We'll look for signs of their longboats along the river. And if we are swift, we will find them before the wolves do. The fog is more hindrance than hiding place now. Let's light the way back.
Consider it done. The first of these Order of the Ancient Advisors, a Saxon elderman named Wigmund.
What the fucking name is Wigman?
I know, dude, I know.
It's your boy, Wiggy Wigman. Table's ready, you know.
Burn long and hut, bright wolf of the branch, and guide Soma's gilded warriors home.
As requested. Could Mr. A. Wigman come to the front desk, please?
In the heart of Bedfordshire, Mr. A. Wigmund.
Piggy Quigglemeyer.
I know what you must think.
What must I think?
That it's foolish to search the Fenlands for so few people.
You told me the soldiers you lost were your best. Vital to retaking the city. Do you think it's foolish?
Not at all.
Then why would I?
You have the look of one who does well with solitude. You're alone, a wanderer. It may be you think of soldiers as war fodder, and little else. But these warriors are more than a blade and shield. They are my family, nothing short. I've lost a city this week. I will not lose them too.
I understand. And if your people yet live, we'll find them.
If they're important to you, Soma, they're important to me. Find your people and we'll bring them home. There's no other ifs or way about it.
No ifs, buts, and or coconuts.
Exactly. And a warhog? That's a boar.
This group of Danes held captive.
Use the fog to my advantage then. Oh, or maybe not.
Big E5. Okay. Well, these decorated barrels are immune from the wiles.
Free me. I'm not use here. Not to sails.
I'll keep the rat busy. God loves me.
If you would be so kind, I've had quite the day.
Must I tether you? You have done right by me.
Where were we? If you would be so kind, I've had quite the day.
Look through the fog, Lee. Follow the beacon. Our camp is at its base. We'll return when we've found the others.
Leif is a prim and proper man, isn't he?
He lives by a strict code of honor, more than most. And builds the best longships I've ever sailed. They're the reason we escaped Grantebridge alive. He's not the strongest man, but he's wise and canny, and hard to pin down.
Fog is coming,
Like
beware
a
the
fish
fog.
wriggling free
Yeah,
from
exactly. As long as it's not like Stephen King's The Mist and like we have like creatures coming in from another dimension.
Thunin, guide me.
Oh my god, the creature are coming.
We're coming, ooh.
Jewel.
Summoned in Fortnite. Oh wow.
They've surrounded someone. Must be careful.
He's laughing behind his shackles, wretched carrion beasts. I don't deserve this. Leave me. Run.
Galen, you look terrible.
What happened here?
Saxons chased me into the fog, ran me smack into a nest of bandits. But Freya was on my side, and I saw them before they saw me.
Are you the only one of your crew left standing?
I am, and hardly standing myself. But with the blessings of Odin and Freya, they'll be feasting well with the gods.
I've set a camp not far from here, marked by a beacon. Go there, Galen, and recover. Eivor and I will find the others.
I'll head back to camp, and as I recover, I'll watch over the rest with a care that only Freya knows.
Thank you.
Leif and Galen didn't always get along, but they've bonded since we took Grantebridge.
Sour blood between them?
In a way. Both considered themselves my second, and hated the other for it. But I do not rank my family like I do my horses.
Competition can mar the love between siblings for life.
It can also bring out the best in people, if the fire is stoked right.
It's a good way of looking at it. You got to bring it when you're a leader in a group like this. You got to bring out the best in people.
Yep, absolutely.
Can't be having favourites. No, not in times like this.
Cast about this land, my friend. Saxons surrounding that old hut. There may be Danes trapped inside.
That's right! Tire yourself out! Weak little kittens. Can't even open one barricaded door!
You rot in hell when we're done with you.
You'll suck my toes when I'm standing on your head!
That's Birna, for sure. If my head was in a bucket of water, I'd still know.
Hey, who wants some? Work with me.
Wolf power.
I'll take you. You're one too. That's good steel. Going to smash you.
Soma! I knew I heard. Let's keep in step this time. Ha! So... Ha! Something better going on?
Yes, back to Soma's camp then. We found all the people.
Hvorum går okkar frækin?
Fortifications there, I want. What's the meaning of this? Hall of Kings. On ocean steed, my words gain wing.
Have a look, Sunan.
Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave Saint Valkyrie wait. Reward for
Hush now.
strength.
Let them go kill the merchant.
Be my eyes, Sunan.
You know, who knows what good stuff they're keeping for themselves. Like a biatch.
Like a bitch.
You're a bitch.
But see you, old friend. Välkommen after, Styrmeier. Is there a sea scald among you?
In my youth, I remember hearing the story of Kalda, a fierce young woman whose father forbade her from swordplay and raids. Kalda had skills to match or surpass any man in the clan. And so it was that her beloved Gapi asked her aboard his ship. Once again, Kalda's father forbade her to leave, calling her soft and weak and fragile. But Kalda ignored these insults and left. For a full spring, Kalda and Gapi sailed the coast of Francia, raiding and plundering and taking much silver and riches. Then, in the early weeks of summer, a passing ship gave Kalda the news that her mother had died suddenly. Kalda was grief-stricken. Kalda returned quickly home, only to find her mother there, alive and standing quietly beside her father. Kalda was confused. Kalda's father spoke with a sour voice. I sent a tale of your mother's death, for you were insolent. But now you are home, where you must stay. Hearing these words, Kalda pulsed hot with rage. She slew her father and fled back to her ship, then set a swift sail for the horizon.
Pull up here.
Bloody tale is that?
The beacon has drawn the last of my soldiers. By tomorrow our strength will have returned, and we can retake our city. I have not yet spoken to Leif, Birna and Galin about this. After my missteps, I worry what they must think of me.
They'll be grateful you risked your life to find them. I would be.
By Thor's hammer, I am glad we're together. In spite of our setback. Galin, you look well worn. Do not grieve the men you lost. They will be singing your praises in the corpse hall, waiting for us.
Thank you, Jarl's Kona.
Leif, you'd outlast any tempest.
It's good to be back, Soma. All as one. And know this, that I will follow you through the eye of the storm if you called.
Birna.
I'm delighted you're alive.
I'm delighted to be living. I lost so many after all this, but I still have you three. That makes me the most blessed warrior in Midgard. And Eivor, you have more than proven your worth. Help us reclaim our city, and you will have an ally in me.
My blade is yours. For Grantebridge.
We'll rest for the night, gather our strength and our wits, and at the break of dawn's light, we retake Grantebridge! Pass the night in our camp, Eivor. Take anything you need.
Nothing like Norseman hospitality. You can't beat it.
Absolutely.
Looks like more of Soma's forces followed the beacon back to camp.
You're Vienna.
And you're Eivor's sunbeam. You cut through the fog like the sun burns through ice.
You're in high spirits, all things considered. The ambush, losing your home.
In this moment, yes. But you feel that? The moment has passed. We are free to pursue the next. What a gift!
It's good to have you in this fight, Vienna.
I like you, Eivor. You may help me here or step on me, and by the look of you, I'd welcome either.
I thought we'd be safe in the fog, but Wigmund's men hunted us. Pierced my boy through his back. He his 16th son.
We'll make him pay the blood.
Leif, Soma says you're the man who built her longships.
That's right. Each has a sharp keel, a stout mast, and a poem etched into the hull to sing the praises of the Dringer who commands her. A longship is heavy with fate.
Targets,
Just a few links of wood between you and a watery grave. What
Glad,
better place to put
glad you're
around
listening.
poetry?
Glad you're listening to me with the arrows and many targets.
It's good to fight beside you, Leif.
Likewise, Eivor. Thanks again for plucking me and my warriors from the mire.
Send it to camp and send those armors to camp. I'm currently stealthing, attempting to ambush
Garland, is that right?
crossbowmen.
That's right.
By
You're
using
Eivor,
one of the tricks that
infinite
come with
fighter,
the wild shape.
forever warrior.
You
It's a
remember how it
glorious
can
name.
turn invisible?
Many thanks.
Yeah.
You were in a tight spot when we found you.
I'm using that to creep up behind
The
them.
Saxons pursued me, ran me bloody
Yeah,
through the
nice
swamps and into the lap of bandits.
Can that be something we practice more in our second
all have our
playthrough? Is
one
that we
day.
do more sneakily
Day
and
we
stealthy
die.
ambushes and stuff?
How you greet that day is all that matters. I'm proud to say that I was ready.
Well, it's good to see you breathing still.
Works for me.
The day is new and the air is bracing. Are you ready for the fight ahead?
Always,
Let's take
Selma.
your city back.
Let's get your city back.
That's what I like to hear. Meet me at the western gate of Grantbridge. We've assembled there.
Copy
Have
that.
care you do not enjoy taking orders from anyone but your Jarl back home. I fight for
Well, like I've
Sigurd.
been saying, Jimmy,
None
While
else.
you're on this ship,
Almost
Dag,
like
you
their
fight
own-
for me. And for Soma's loyalty. We
can
fight
do
for her.
a lot of very unique things. Right, somebody get the star of that.
Sorry, say that whole thing again, straight. I got distracted.
Like I was saying, like a lot of
To the waves!
different wild shape forms can do different things. So, for example, like an example there being how the panther form is at stealth.
What are you doing?
The spider's a good one for maneuverability, like power-wise, polar bear, and all that good and shit.
Yeah, I was listening to what you were saying, but I had what's his name, Dag, come in and just goes,
Oh yeah.
He's an ass, but he means well. Like first playthrough, I did not like him, and when the first time he called me out for a fight, I killed him and I denied his access to Valhalla for being a disloyal dick.
Good.
But I feel like I was really too hasty with that.
Sometimes you need to give people a chance to see what they're genuinely like.
Take the mask down.
Yep. Let's see if they'll show their true colours.
Right, fuck you, get Yankee bastards.
Hidden. One on each side of the door. Move when you get the signal. Wigmund! Honor thief! I know you're up there. Return Grantbridge to me, Wigmund. No more of our people need die. We may talk this out, lord to lord.
What have we to talk about? You have nothing I need. Worth by birth, heathen. I was born a noble. You were plucked from a giant's armpit.
I built this town. From a mud hut to a thriving port. And we both know you'll bleed those riches dry without my guiding hand.
Leave! Go die in the muck where you belong, heathens!
Wigmund, Wigmund, let's try one final time. Quit Grantbridge. And when she is mine once more, I may spare your life.
Ha! I command Grantbridge! I am master here! And I will scour you rats from this land like rot from a festering wound!
Let me give you some advice, old bear. The surest way to stop a wound from festering isn't with a blade.
Yeah, the
It's
Sawbreak
with
get
fire.
great sword.
Now!
It's fine,
Danes
like,
of
I
Grantebridgeshire!
can pick it.
Retake what is yours! Come, brother. Let's end this.
Clear out the classroom.
No time for that. We must free her first. I'm at your side, Soma.
Raise your blade to me. Fucking try it. I haven't seen Wigmund since we reached the wall. Regroup at the Longhouse. We'll surely find him there. Death for any Saxon breathing.
No prisoners, no mercy.
Tried to reason with you, Wigmund, but you didn't negotiate.
Negotiation is everything.
No mercy.
Action surge.
The waters have calmed here. Go on. I'll weather the last of these wells.
Your worm food!
We have the advantage.
Blindside the idiot!
Right, what's that doing? Right, the star in, we'll move you in here. I've gotten the star in this really good bow, which does like 11 additionally if it stacks up. So he's fucking he's decimating a lot of.
You cannot hide from me.
Is that the spark bow I had?
Come face your death.
The jolt shooter.
Yeah.
Wigmund is gone. He's gone.
Such a great bow. Who's actually me?
Any man who fights for Wigmund dies.
I freeze that guy.
Your feet.
Have your good shout.
Let your plague-ridden body feed my feet.
No sign of Wigmund here. He may be hiding within the city walls.
Shall we
Russia
search?
type car.
No. He'll be gone. Count on it. Arger coward. But we've struck a bold claim today. Walk with me. I want you to sound our battle horn to announce our victory. Let all the Shire know that Grantbridge is retaken. The sound of the horn means prosperity, long life, bounty.
Why me?
Why not? You were the keystone to this attack. You turned the tide. Let the wind from your lungs breathe life back into my city.
I'm on it, Soma. I will make you proud.
All they've got to do now is clear the infirmary. Yeah.
I would take particularly long time with that Gith Doctor for torturing Lizelle like that.
Oh, I find it.
Look at you all! Warriors! Handsome! Beautiful! Her blood soaked!
Calder would drag her up by the hair and then be like, you know what, Morrigan? All yours.
Tomorrow, you will stamp out the last of Wigman's fading fires. But tonight, we feast as gods!
I could definitely see Mizrak's clan being very Viking cultured.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Now, question I got asked is because I wanted to know your take on it. How do you imagine Jorvik and Mizrak actually meeting for the first time?
That is a good question.
Like, what would their first encounter be, and how would that go?
Surprised raw dog.
My clan throws the best feasts, I think you'll find. You enjoy yourself?
Like chance encounter or something.
I did.
I feel like they would fight
You
before
celebrated
they became
war.
friends.
You looked unsure.
Yeah. Then they find out both their mums' names are Martha.
Yes.
The night of the attack, I heard sounds of bloodshed coming from the Longhouse. In moments, the city was overrun with Saxons, so I called a retreat.
Like that.
We all have our one day, but not like that.
That one.
Not that day.
I've heard this before. That the Saxons appeared as if from the shadows.
In all my time in Grantbridge, this tunnel was my most careful project. The best kept secret in the city.
Now 100 or more Saxons
Seems
know
like
the smell of
like
it.
The only people who knew about this tunnel were me,
have to go into that
and the three in my inner circle.
In other words, are we throwing Ross in there?
I know I was.
Yeah, because if it goes wrong, that's lobotomize you.
That is where I headed.
So Ross then.
Between me, Galen, and Birna, I cannot
Not much
say.
will have changed though.
But they are the three who
True.
helped me dig this in secret.
And we'll pretend to try.
I hoped you might lend me your wits. You are a fresh ally.
And instead of pretending to help him, we'll purposely get
Promised you
our
I'd help
checks
secure
wrong.
your city. That task isn't yet done, it seems.
Good. I sent Galen, Leaf, and Birna to destroy what remains of Wigman's power throughout the Shire.
Oh, right. Give that to Lae'zel.
Meet with them.
Another gift.
Raid with them. Get to know them as best as you can. Find out which of them betrayed me.
Darren, you shoot that guy. At the moment, you're just kicking ass.
You could plan your attack and see if it flushes out the traitor.
Too great a risk. This snake could compromise us at any time. I need clear, sound judgment. I need you, Eivor.
You have me.
Thank you. Feel free to take a look around as you wish. Search the city, the tunnel, and
Listen, Khan, welcome.
for retaking Grantbridge with us. One of the few things I have left from my blood family.
Welcome to my second playthrough of Valhalla. We're currently investigating who could have potentially compromised Grantbridge Shire. And you can tell Eivor would have been doing this with a hangover. After that fucking boss-ass party last night.
Soma was smart to build this tunnel.
Fun, I know, right? Because this is clearly how the Saxons got in the first time, and how they were able to take Grantebridge. Oh no 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 no! I ain't falling for that. Bloody snake is, or as I like to call him, a danger noodle.
Note broke.
Yeah.
Fine with ambition, all of it.
Fine with ambition. I like that.
Ring of elemental infusion. You don't. The element infuses your weapon. Could go to me. Yeah, okay. I'll add Gale then.
A painted cross.
A trail of yellow paint drops. This tunnel leads to the longhouse. The trader marked it with a yellow cross, then opened the way and let them in. The trader must have exited here with a few more, heading away towards the riverbank.
Oh yeah, because that was their way of basically decorating the entranceway of how they clearly got in. Oh, it keeps the animus animations this time while I'm like doing investigative stuff. That's kind of cool.
Right, there we go. Everyone's dead in the infirmary / barracks.
You know, if the machine didn't break, I'm thinking about Final Fantasy XI tonight. Oh wow! Madam, I'm clearly inclined of threatening your kitties. In fact, I love cats. Oh. Cat. I never. Oh, Final Fantasy XI tonight. I never finished this. When it launched, it was really buggy. It was. It had its fair share of bugs, but like then again, not much stuff didn't.
God, why did you send so much vermin?
Tough lands, old man?
Those rats. I tried everything. I poured lye, I harvested locusts, I hired children to kill them. I need an army of miracles.
They are pesky and have ravaged your good crop. Nah, the gods can't get at rats.
Ha! You heathens and your gods. All
Agreed.
I want is to rid my field of rats. Feed the fair
all
folk of the Shire.
I've loved the whole series because I've had a great. I've enjoyed them all, but the Ezio trilogy by far is my favorite era.
Do another save.
I love Ezio. By far the best protagonist.
Jump on in because you've been doing really well.
That's a lot of rats.
Like fucking demolishing like a lot of the people with your range attacks.
But you are right. The Ezio stuff, the best stuff. Huge W.
All the way down to the
I may revisit that again.
The hatchery and then the one to the front door.
Then they sailed off with allies to help crew the vessel.
Pretty much killed everyone in here.
What's that, Stu?
Okay. Oh, just mentally going over how many of the crash I still have to take out.
Quite a lot, I imagine.
Just the hatchery and like the ones you encounter at the front door. Go spider for this one.
I mean, Lazel might give me some abuse if Unity was good. Yeah, Unity was very, very good. I only played that for the first time last year, Vizen, and I loved it.
Unity was very good story-wise.
Solid game. Extremely solid game.
Yeah, very well solid. Right, starting to shoot him in the face.
Show me what lies ahead.
So now we've got to go do some raids with... There's a bit of potential raid potential with some of these guys.
Not Wade.
Well, we've got to find out who amongst these guys... Soma's, like, big three were the traitor.
Blasted, cursed,
Don't
horrible
push the giant
rats.
spider in the acid.
Have you watched the movie?
My
The Assassin's Creed movie? Yes, I have.
God,
With Michael Fassbender. It was all right. I love that they chose to look at a chapter that had a chapter that hadn't been used in the game. The game's lore, but was already well known. The Spanish Brotherhood. Because you could tell it was like Portugal-esque.
Take that, old man. You bitch. Gonna take your sun melon.
I'm gonna take your sun melon.
Yeah, there's a guy in this Yankee Crash Bunny who's apparently meant to...
Cursed, horrible
apparently
rats.
looks like John Hammond.
Right.
And like on his person, he had a bunch of robes and a random melon.
Be gone!
I will come back and help you with your rat problem, sir. Come across this farmer who's had like who's got quite a large rodent problem. And as you know, rats in a field of crops is never a good thing.
How they get you?
I'm wondering if remake one, if the remake of one was any good. The remake of one? Do you mean Mirage? I didn't know. I know which one you mean, but like, I didn't know they remade the first one with Altair. The most I'm aware of currently, the AC-wise coming up, I think it's a HD port. Oh, is it? Right, I see. I generally didn't know. That's why I was curious. What? Oh, come on. Same with 3. The same with nothing was boring. Oh, with Connor. And yeah. Connor was very vengeance driven. Kind of like Bayek from Origins.
It just kind of makes you shrug and you just go, you know, good a cause as any.
I mean, I can't fault it. Vengeance is always an interest. I'm guilty to a good revenge story.
Right. Say what happened thing of the day. Everybody there. They all there.
I like 4, but the PC board had problems. Ah, right, I see. Yeah, Black Flag is always good fun. Can't go wrong with Eddie Kenway.
Big edges.
Big up the Ed.
Alright, edgers.
Alright, Edders.
Right, last Kiss Yankee in the crash. Starion, you go here.
Why do I imagine, like, when I do the Radiant thing and I give everyone else's companion, yourself and the other companions, like, Radiant channeling, like, auras for your weapons, why do I picture it, like, similar to, like, when Thor passed his power onto all those kids in Love and Thunder?
Well, that's pretty much the same.
What, just called it, like, clutching the cross around his chest, like, making a prayer and then, like, sending, like that holy aura to, like, all of your weapons?
Yeah, and then you just do like the Madonna thing, you know, just like a prayer.
Just like a prayer. Fuck's sake.
You're gonna see a guy and take it back.
Just like a prayer.
Sitting on a bear, pooping on a chair.
Pooping on the chair.
Right, what was kind of like got? No, that's the shove button. Who's got low health? Throw it at you.
Oh no, is that what I think it is? Am I about to have my first zealot fight? Oh, it's Kendall!
Kendall, two tits.
That's the Kardashians. They want to get back at me for all the time I made fun of them.
Kendall Chodinsky.
Chodinsky. In that case, with the power level it's channeling, I'm not going anywhere near it. Hold the fucking phone.
Help me! Someone please help me!
On with you.
On your way!
On your way.
Thor favor you, my friend.
Well, I don't know if Mum told you, but I finally hopefully have a solution to my floor problem. Next Thursday, Friday, they're gonna come and do it. But it might be a case of if they've got to take up a whole bunch of it, I'm going to be in a temporary apartment while they do it.
Ah. You and your floor.
Well, yeah, I'm going to need to relocate, get the girls into a carrier and bring them with me.
Hair gets longer, the nails grow, even when the corpse is cold. Eivor, my muscle-banded friend. There's a nest of Wigman's men just here. We're going to pick it clean.
Every last one.
The fewer lice in the bush, the less itchy the pussycat. That's how I see it.
Well, you know what it's like. I love my girls like the way you love
I'd
Teddy.
been in England for ages before Guthrum, Ivar, Ubba, smuggling under the eyes of Saxons and Danes alike. I lied, stole, had my nose broken. Life wasn't easy, but it taught me how to bear the pain. I just laughed it away. When Soma took me in, she saw more than a smuggler in me. I was useful to something greater than myself. Useful to her vision.
In a world where few saw you as worthy of trust, she's one who did.
Right. And I love that about her. I love everything about her.
You seem to bring life and spirit to this clan. Does Soma feel the same?
If I knew what was going on in another person's head, I'd find life dreadful and dull. But Soma seems to enjoy my company.
In what way?
Her own way. Just not in the way I'd like. Painful truths are easy to bear when you can laugh, you see. Delight in the face of suffering is an act of rebellion.
What do you think of Soma's other warriors? Galen and Leaf?
Oh, Leaf's got that raw animal pull. Every time I see him, I want him to climb me like a tree and nest in my armpits. He brays about being honorable, but I've never met a man of honor who starts a fire just to be praised for putting it out. And Galen, he broods like it's an art form. He's got this self-importance that is just so charming.
We could talk all day, but these Saxons may fly from their nest.
You and I should take a closer look. My men will hang back.
Come on. Let's,
Fighting beside you should bring a thrill. Happy I can see it up close.
Don't get too close. I might black your eye or bruise your head.
You'd lose your elbow before the bruises showed. You've made more noise than Ragnarok's end, and these Saxons still don't see you.
Not everyone is so fox-eared as you.
More's the pity.
come on. Get in there.
You're dead. Up.
Need a way up. As good as these.
Cheeks and squeeze and then flick.
I mean, as much as I'd love that to be the case, no.
Scream the words sheepless found us at the top of your back. You know, the equally useful gluteus clencher.
Gluteus clenchus.
Yes. Not to be confused with Gluteus Beatus.
Gluteus Beatus.
Hang on. Pay for your sin.
There we go.
Get it
Hold
away
the
from
button.
me.
The fresh food.
Damn you! Take your. Spread out. You'll do.
when it comes to a second run game, I can probably recommend you a few gods that will go along the lines of what you want to do in your multi-class into cleric anyway.
Good. I may be going out to vengeance, but either way. I'm still going to be serving my gods and as I like to call it, but champion of light.
Yeah.
God grant me! Have your guts out.
Even if it means like I take kind of like a bit of the back pedal towards like combat, a bit so I can like heal and buff you guys, so you guys can whoop ass. I'm okay with that.
Just for Friday.
Sound carries over snowdrifts.
Oh, either way, like either for that or second run.
Yeah, just do whatever works for you.
Oh no, it's, for Friday I'm being a Dark Ranger.
A heavy blade hand, but the footfall is soft as lamb's wool.
Gloomstalker type, that class that I was telling you about.
So it's lightning.
I've heard good things about it.
That's all of them.
Ah, the solitude of after slaughter. Shame about the smell, though. Men shitting themselves.
You fought very well, Vienna.
Is that how you flirt, Eivor?
Is that how I what?
Easy now, Drengir. I'll see you back in Grand Bridge.
I mean, that's the way I would flirt, especially in these times, saying you fought well.
Can't. Need to get on the other
There you
side.
go. You fought well, my friend.
It's the way Calder would flirt with Lae'zel.
You fought well. Blah, blah, blah.
Except Lae'zel, as we know, would be into the whole sitting on my face type thing.
He just bend you over and thrust into you.
Oh, we've got some more runes. We do like more runes. Oh, the kind of ideas I've got for my my abilities, for second run, I'm gonna be that much of a menace. I'm gonna rival Aelin in terms of like light power, I think.
Oh, good.
What's up? Good morning. Hello, Radar Void. How you doing, man? Radar Void. How you doing, Radar? How's things? I still need to make my FF one character. I'm good. Just going back to work today. Oh, is this like after the long break of being off for New Year's, like Christmas, the Christmas New Year period? I can't imagine that being easy. That's what I'm looking for. FF11 is an MMORPG. Yeah. Just yesterday was a holiday in the US for some. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting you guys have like different holidays and like time and stuff to go to where we do over in England. No. I get it. It makes sense. Square's first. Oh yeah, Square Enix's first MMO. That's right. I know those guys do. Actually, I haven't played a Final Fantasy game, but I've been told that they're really good. played them back on the PS2, Xbox 360 era. See, now I like it when I can talk to fellow gamers which come from my generation of gaming, like me and my brother. Because the way we kind of refer this kind of stuff to a lot of our current generation mates, they're just like, "What are you on about?" And I'm like, "Forget it."
Take Gale, but take Shadowheart well.
FF11 was on both. I recently brought the PC version. Oh, I see. Right. Good to know. Came out in 02. Oh, that takes me back.
Just picking a team for the tower infiltration.
Oh, you're just starting Act 2?
I'm kind of heading towards the entryway. I'm thinking Lae'zel, Astarion, and Will, or possibly Shadowheart. But I don't know.
Well, who's going to be... I'm excited to play this since it's on Game Pass now. Oh, if you've not played it yet, Radar, I highly recommend.
Who's the recommended one you go for?
As much as people like to look at like reviews and see what other people have been thinking, I have a strong belief of trust your own opinion, play for yourself, keep an open mind, and just see what you think. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, along with the Resident Evil 2 remake.
Go away, boss, you smelly egg-looking guy.
Trying to think. Besides the Kill the Justice League and Outlast Trials, what else were we talking about that we were quite excited for? Do you want? I never asked about that. Do you want to play that?
I don't really want to play it.
Yeah, the Persona 3 remake is coming to Game Pass. That's right, it is. Are you that fussed about Jurassic Park Survival?
Not really, but I'll give it a go.
It's a shame the Blade game's not multiplayer, because I know we would team up on that.
I'll get Wolverine when it comes out.
Oh yeah, because you got a PS5. It's like his pre-X-Men era, like when he's fighting like the Hand and stuff. From what I saw.
It's more or less like if you were,
blows as much air as a hailstorm. You cannot be allowed to keep spewing.
Did you sell through a store?
Eivor!
When
Fine day for being out, no?
Odd fashion choice.
Soma said I would find you here, Leaf. What's your plan?
We're ridding the world of a priest who spouts praise for the Elderman and funnels tithes into Wigman's coffers.
As much as people give Wolverine crap, you got to admit he's still probably one of Marvel's best fighters.
He is.
How did you come to join Soma's army?
What's that? What do you mean, Visit?
The Great Summer Army, the Saxons called us. When Guthrum left for Wessex, Soma stepped forward to lead. Something I would like
Guthrum left for Wessex. I forgot why.
I would run the city my own way. I would not give Birna and Galen's opinions equal weight.
Do you not trust them?
I wouldn't say that. It's more. Birna's boots are stuck in the mud, and Galen's are in the sky. If death were bearing down upon us, I worry neither would have what it takes to carry us through.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, my break's over. Have a nice stream. No worries, Vizen. Thank you so much for stopping by, and have a good day, my dude. And as we Vikings say, Skull.
You were there when Guthrum made Soma the steward of Grantbridge. How did that feel?
Good fortune for her.
Just gotta remember,
when Soma took hold, silver started flowing and the people started dancing.
I can't save the
she knows trade. I do wish I'd been bold enough to put myself forward. To take on the burden and honor of running
Hey,
a city.
not Sith. Welcome back.
But that's beside the point. Soma is my Jarl's corner, and I'm her sworn man. No act of any god will change that.
Good conversation, Leif. Now let's take down Wigmund's man.
Too right, too right. Wigmund's whelp awaits his reward. My warriors will distract the Saxon forces at the gate. You and I will find the priest.
No, hopefully I've done it right and I'll be able to rescue Mintara as well.
I do want to give Mintara's romance a chance in a future playthrough and see what that's like.
Same. I'm just trying to make the right character.
If they see me, this will get messy.
I'll ring the bell. You'll never
You ain't,
survive.
hey, you ain't ringing no bell, bitch.
You know, I would much prefer a more straightforward approach. But for you, I'll try something new.
I'll give the starring a chance as well.
I'll keep your voice down.
He's probably one of the companions I feel the most sorry for.
Yeah.
Like if that were me, that whole business we had with Cazador in the film that we experienced, I would go up and hug him. I think he's a good guy who's been dealt a shitty hand.
Something I'll definitely say is good about playing the druid is sometimes you get unique dialogue.
Yeah. Well, afternoon, Jumbo. Miss Eagle, welcome. How you doing? You caught me mid-raid as I'm currently on the trail of some bad people in England. And I'm, what's the word I'm looking for? Asking some people some questions. I'm splendid. How are you? I'm wonderful, my dear. How are you? Oh, are you going for the bell as well? But I think you're going to be disappointed, buddy, because there's no bell there. I have unplugged the bell. Oh, who just resubbed? Oh, my goal of 30 subs has now been complete again. I believe somebody just resubbed.
I should not be seen in this area. Wigmund's priest is in the church.
So he's in the church.
I'll kill you.
It was me. Oh, you just resubbed. Thank you, my dear.
Let's spill some hits. Follow my lead.
You're a star. Oh. How goes the DVD stuff, Eagle? Ah, no. Excuse me. Ah, shit. And you know.
No.
There we go. Come here. Oh! I always use my prime sub beating. You're a star. And I've stopped playing DVD for now as I'm currently grinding 7 days to die. Oh, okay. Always good. Always nice for a change up. How are you finding it?
Your life belongs. Don't be scared, you yellow dog. Right.
Ooh.
Guards, help! Help!
Incendiary powder.
Should have killed you all off the first time.
No. Yeah, but as a controller player, I have to play it. It's easier than it hurts me. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, and congratulations on your on the teaching thing that you posted about recently. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, congrats.
I don't think you've met Miss Eagle before, have you, Stu?
Yeah, true, but that doesn't mean I can't say congratulations.
She's one of the my mods in the channel, and she's a teacher for. Oh, thank you. I start next month. You're a primary school because you're a primary school teacher, aren't you, Eagle?
Yes. Hey now! Stop! Time has come for you.
I indeed. Yeah. Years 5 and 6, I believe. Yeah. By all means.
Bit of a voice break there, Damon.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Jeez, oh, you random orc, just firebomb the fucking roof.
No, you want one better. I had Will do like I think it was either Will doing Eldritch Blast or like Shadowheart doing the necrotic wounds or whatever it was called. Deadly inflict wounds on like full pelt, and they just turned to ash. It was brutal.
Oh yeah, it gets pretty brutal.
Oh, I'm not playing with anybody. That's my brother Eclipse that you hear in the background. He's just lurking around in the party for some like background noise and someone else to talk to. I'm sure you've heard my brother before, Eagle.
Oh.
I don't think that's the kind of Eagle she is.
Oh.
Chaw.
Well, that's kind of...
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm fairly certain you have.
Ah, there it is.
And it won't be long before we take control of Task Force X and go hunt the Justice League. Who, if I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure that's the genuine Justice League, because I feel like Brainiac's possibly cloned them or something. Because I know that's something he does. I will be very surprised, and that would be a big mindfuck if it was the actual Justice League.
Sorry, say that whole thing again.
The thing with the Suicide Squad kill the Justice League, I have a theory that it's not actually them, they're duplicates that Brainiac's built. Although I wouldn't be opposed to it being like actually them, because that would be a big WTF.
Like I said, you know, could always just end with like Flash resetting the timeline.
I think that's why I enjoyed the Dark Side Apocalypse film, because that got very dark.
Sometimes dark's good.
If it's done right, then yeah, absolutely. As long as they don't do the literal premise of why not. It's why I like the fact that Robert Kirkman
I
did.
do not like these stupid spiders.
Oh, is the fucking Lilith messenger freaking out
Yeah,
because?
I'm like walking right next to him, it's like... But yeah, you are 100% right. As long as that's done right, it can be pretty good.
I think we can agree Constantine was the MVP in that film.
Well struck. We made short work of Wickman's man.
That we did. You've proven yourself an asset to us.
Flash was, because
I see you back in Grantbridge.
Well, because he's the one that reset the timeline. Yes, but I feel like if Constantine wasn't in that whole story, do you feel like they could have won?
Possibly, yeah.
I'm not entirely certain that they could. No disrespect to them.
Not with like the Doomsday parademons around there.
Those things were scary, weren't they? I generally thought those things were scary.
Hmm.
Right, now we have to... What do we have to do? We have to look at all the people. Oh, we need to go across that way and do that.
Big boopity people.
Wait, if that could be possibly 2 raid locations... Yes! Right, we're going back that way. To me, horse! Ah, it's a good day to be a Viking. You just go yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, like, shut up, tiny hobbit dream visit.
Oh my god, you know what would be a great mindfuck we could do to Ross? Imagine if we trick him into romancing the dream visitor. You're thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know it would be hilarious.
Oh, it would be. But what would be funny is like just the kind of thing of just daring to, trying to bait him into opening that barn and seeing what's going on in there.
Oh, chat. It's for context, chat. This is like potential. We've got a potential new player in a group coming to play Baldur's Gate 3 with us. And as me and Stu are currently in the midst of finishing our first run, and to anybody who's played Baldur's Gate 3, you'll know this. There's so much stuff that can potentially either literally mindfuck you, and other bits you're like, what the actual fuck did I just see? So if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if it's me, you, Oscar, and Ross, like reunited since like the days of us playing Grounded.
Oh yeah, that would be.
Oh, that's not a fast travel, is it? Bollocks!
Armor of devotion, Jesus. Breastplate, chainmail, chain shirt.
Oh. What about the other town? Can we go?
Cap and snare caress.
We need an epic tale. Here is a tale I do not often tell. There was a clan, little known in the south, composed entirely of warrior women. And
Why you did not stay with them when they asked you to be the king dog, I will never understand.
Oh, that's funny. Listening to some of the banter between like the crew and that. Where's Jambo's house on the map? Oh, in this part? Good question. I don't. That's actually a really good question. Hold that thought while we talk.
Here.
So this is like the eastern part of the UK. So we've got Lincolnshire. Straight. I've just seen my Baldur's Gate 3 character's name is a town in Valhalla.
Nice.
So East Anglia, Essex. So that's Essex. There's Kent, Suffolk, London.
You know what they say, chat. Sometimes people can be a right Kent.
I would say, if we're really being honest, so like Northumbria is basically kind of like Yorkshire in a way, if I remember correctly. So it would be like between like there, because I come from a town called Hull. Well, I'm in a town called Hull, and that's like Humberside, East Yorkshire type place, Jamber by the sea. Oh, quite literally. In a matter of speaking, yes.
Hashtag Jumbo be doing float.
A hood should work.
Did you just say Jambo be doing floaters?
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Why am I doing floaters?
This is you were talking about.
That doesn't make any sense.
Hey! Follow me to the casks.
Don't mind if I... Get along.
Sorry, the ale is all gone.
What's all that about?
What? Nice try.
What's the meaning of this?
You hold on. Now you...
Break from glade. Oh yeah, it's more of a dragonborn thing. I'm smiting, devotion.
And to be quick, so I could take these two out without like alerting the others nearby. These games built up my whole reasoning for like why I prefer to go like stealth over everything in the game.
You must ring the bell.
Follow my lead.
Ain't nobody ringing no goddamn bell.
Blindside, the idiot.
Ow.
Mongrel! We must ring the bell. With me, here. We must ring the bell.
Oh no, no bell.
Let's end this.
Oh no, no bell.
Flank the idiot. Press hard. I'll take you. We have this.
Shit. That looks stupid when you try and do that and you don't grab him.
We have the advantage.
Come here. Why do I take so much from my game? It's ridiculous. Oh, same here, dude. Especially when you trigger it when you don't want to. You're just like, can you not?
Strike with me.
Okay, and if you're still there, honey, I definitely want to try and like stream something with you at some point this year.
I just met a weird drow and she has an offer to use my blood for something.
So
she also wants a Astarion to bite her.
I know.
Empire.
I know exactly who you mean because I've seen videos of her, and I'm not letting Astarion do it.
She doesn't want to.
Well, yeah, she's a psycho. Oh,
Should I give her my blood?
Suffer with me. What
I mean, you can give her your blood if you want to, but like, that bitch is crazy. Are you talking to me? Sorry, I'm reading a book and watching. Yeah, I want to try and like stream something with you. I know, like we've been wanting to like get a game or something together for a while.
Your time's up, Kerr.
Yes, that sounds really fun. And just saying, chat, Eagle's a sweetheart. Why would you be out of your mind not to? Heavy shield. Right. What are you reading, Eagle? Anything good? Or are you just in the middle of a lesson plan or something? Carbon ingot. I swear that's like bronze, like in this time. Something like that. So, yeah, some Saxons got on the wrong side of me. The kitty! Let me pet the kitty. No, run away, kitty. You don't want to be involved here. It's a scary, dangerous place. Well, stupid people, Animal Farm. Honestly, Eagle, I would not be that surprised with it. Why have I got one of these open? Hey, catch. Lol. Stomp on your bums. Fuck. Is it going to be one of those things, Eagle, like where I'm like, Eagle, sweetheart, what the fuck have you dragged me onto? I'm going to be looking at this like, what the actual fuck have you dragged me into? What the fuck is this? Just cross the water and go there. Yeah, probably. I don't know why. I can just see it. Ever played Slappy Ball? That sounds like a really funny innuendo, which...
Yeah, slap ball. Yeah, one of the things like I heard that weird drow can do is actually... One of the experiments with your blood is she can make it flammable, apparently.
Right, so in what context would you need that?
No.
Hey, wait!
Like only a set of vampire fire.
Are people suddenly combustible or something? Oh, crap.
Who will they?
Go away. No bell. That sounds like a game, like, let's say, like, it's like playing Donkey Kong, but instead of Donkey Kong, it's called, you're a monkey called Slappy. No, not Slappy, Spanky.
What if Soma is just cursed with bad luck?
Soma has only ever pleased the gods.
Deserting her now, breaking your oath. That is what will bring us ill luck. Eivor, I am honored you have joined us.
Might as well call yourself Tuggy.
What's your plan here?
All the Shire support Soma's ruling the city. These hamlets do not. They're feeding and outfitting Wigmund's army. So we will burn their homes, quick and devastating, like the thunderclaps of Thor.
What do you think of the
Oh,
others?
yeah, those men
Leif
are.
and Birna.
Leif. He's a talented sailor, if a little enthusiastic. And Birna, well, Birna thinks of life as a grand joke. She was a smuggler when Soma pulled her from the muck, making a living on lies. Birna is part of my clan, and I will fight beside her, irreverent as she is. But she has no care for her destiny.
Sure.
How did you come to be in Soma's clan?
A vision from Evolva set me on this path. It pricked my mind like a splinter, then faded. But I wanted more. For months, years, I ate only henbane, mushrooms, sacred plants, hoping to see something new. But my body dwindled. I lived addled, maddened, a wanderer, taken in by Saxons and spat out again and again, until Soma found me, naked and alone in the fens. She clothed and cared for me, humbled as I was. I owe her my life.
Now, guys, and this is directly to chat. If I ever wanted to an appropriate sound for like when bad guys are running from me, I'm literally just gonna play this.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Something like that.
I'm eager to start throwing torches.
Now let's rid these hamlets of Wigmund's rats.
Exactly.
Set your arrow tips ablaze, Eivor. The red enemy of the branch will make quick work of this place.
So much for that idea.
Won't be gentle if they spot me.
We are
What?
a curse visited upon them all.
Leave no house unburned.
This is what they get for helping Grand Britain.
For licking Alderman Whitman's boots.
Bring their heads to Alderman Wigmund. Get round the side. Bloody hell, go for! Jesus, guide my blows!
Jesus, God, my blows.
Focus, we have this! Really scared, you yellow dog?
Right. No, I don't want my hood back up. Throw the torch.
me, brother.
Right, let's go and prison break.
Get behind if you can. That's enough.
To hell with you!
Have your guts out.
Always something so satisfying about burning a village. Sounds really horrible when you say it like that, but like...
Yeah.
Counter you!
Hello. Oh, chat, we got some visitors. Hang on. We got into my intermission screen. Who's this? Hello. Come here then. I know I didn't give you. Oh, now you're suddenly awake. Don't do it. Right. So, to anybody who's new to my channel, or curious about things about the way I do on my channel, to the side of me, I have the treats jar, which the girls stop by to come get treats and stuff. Oh, look at that! They're both coming out now. Oh. What about you? Right. Twinkle, you come over here. You have yours. Oh, Lulu. I gotta be careful with both of them because sometimes one will try and steal a treat from the other. You good girl. So that's it. That's the only one you're getting today. It's very right. What are their names? Oh, yeah. So the grey one here. This is Twinkle. She's the baby of my two, but I got her first. And then let me put the light on them. And then back here in the bed is my absolute queen kitty. That's Lulu. She's the boss cat. She's boss cat. But these two are my little darlings. They always like to come stop by and chat and when I'm streaming. And say hi to you all. Think of them as like channel mascots. They're an important part of my community. Oh, hang on. You got a little gunk in your eye. Hang on. Don't give me that. See, as much as I'm sure you do, Eagle, but these are my two. I got them both from the same breeder who's a friend of the family. Kitties, yep, exactly, not safe. They're both my babies. They're my whole world. Plus, I'm a cat person. Yeah, I think I remember you saying. But but I have a dog. I don't even know. Well, if you ever come around my neck of the woods, Eagle, you can come say hi to them. Why are you on the bloody roof like a dumbass? Right, come here.
smell of burning roof cracks and a heady turf fight.
God damn this sinner!
Look at this getting chunky. She is a little bit chunky.
Much more like it.
Now that was something. Wickman is sure to take notice.
Just means there's more. Just means there's more twinkle to love, not Sith.
Himself, marching through the flames of Muspelheim. I'll see you back home, Drenga.
Look at that. I think when I hit my 900 followers goal, chat, I'm gonna do a big stream or something. I don't know what yet, but it'll definitely be something. But the big one, and this is like if, and I mean if I reach 1K this year, that's going to be mind blowing. They command more respect. What commands more respect? Yeah, not Seth. Belch. Stench of treachery. Oh yeah, we're gonna potentially find out who's the traitor.
Damn. It's at 1.
Okay. Get my horse. Oh yeah, that's true. Right, we're gonna... Now, it's either going to be Garland, Liv, or Biona as the one that... What are these guys?
Did you see anything the night of the attack?
Only Liv, fighting bravely. Did you know Liv carves a poem in each of his longships? He's a craftsman and a wordsmith.
Where are these longships now?
Lost in the fog of the Fenlands, sadly. If I could reclaim them, I would. To return his works of art, he'd be so grateful.
To be sure. Good luck to you.
You'll get nothing out of me. Nothing.
Eivor, the plan worked. One of Wigmund's captains caught him sniffing around Euroli Ponte. Remember, you don't need to kill him. Have fun. I'll be planning our next move in the Longhouse.
It's the way they look at each other.
Little boy, where is your daddy hiding?
Godless heathens. Grandbridge is a province of Lord Wigman of Walden. The city is rightfully his.
Poor soldier. Doesn't know what heathens do to men of God like him. Hasn't heard the stories, it seems.
We can educate him. Look at those ham hands. Could make a nice pair of gloves.
And his heart, a heart that beats in a lad like this? Feed a family of 6 for a week.
Let's cut his throat now and water the orchards with his blood.
Oh, sweet lord, no, no, no. He's on the Isle of Ely, Ealdorman Wigmund, in the monastery, I swear.
Thought that would take till the next morn. Let's tie him up and let him rot away.
Oh, fucking Dane halfwits! The Lord will smite you from this land, all of you! May God have mercy on...
Really going?
The thieving snake might have cast a curse on us. I couldn't risk it.
Sure.
Christians don't curse.
Yeah, Christians don't curse. Sus.
Wigman's on the Isle of Ely. I'll tell Soma what we've learned.
Come on, I need a challenger!
If it is strength you require, you need look no further. I'll be here should you call again.
No.
I have an iron...
Eivor, what did Wigman's little man have to tell us?
Wigman is at the monastery on the Isle of Ely.
Hiding among the church mice. I'll need to plan our attack. But I won't face him while the traitor he commands is still under my roof. So what have you learned?
Birna is in love with you. Unanswered love is a volcanic emotion.
Birna has always been unpredictable. But she's a warrior grown. She does not let her emotions guide her actions.
True.
Birna used to be a smuggler, hardly an honorable life.
There is honor among even the lowliest of men. Danes know that better than most.
True.
Leif wishes he had stepped up to lead, and to be where you are now.
Leif has a celebrated place in my clan. As a shipbuilder, he is without peer, and he knows I know this.
Leif disagrees with how you run Grandbridge.
This city thrives under me, as a bustling port for his longships, for instance.
I found an empty barrel of yellow paint beside a longboat launch. Yellow paint was used to mark a boat the night of the attack.
An odd time for a fresh coat of paint. But that's his work, is it not?
Garland told me he was near death when you found him and saved his life.
Yes. People thought him cursed. He was adrift in deep water. But don't we all deserve a guide back to the shallows?
Your secret tunnel had many footprints nearby, and its mouth was painted with a yellow mark. Whoever betrayed you, they did so by marking the tunnel entrance, then opening the way to let the Saxons in. Garland told me he was near death when...
Yes. People thought him...
That's all the evidence I think we need.
You've been thorough. Who is...
Garland betrayed you.
Are you certain? This will be the hardest thing I have ever done. Stay close by me, Eivor. I will need you.
How do you plan to deal with this?
As a leader must. My family, my inner circle. Today we make sure what has happened to us will never happen again. We end Wigmund's life. But not all together. For you cannot survive the winter with a rat in your larder. Galen. You have betrayed me, Galen.
I haven't! Soma, you're the key to my life. You must lead me to my destiny. Carry me to the summit of victory.
Do not warp what is real with the stories you tell yourself. I have seen no signs of your destiny. What I have seen is my people slaughtered, my city befouled, and your delusions fueling the destruction. How dare you think your destiny, your greatness, outweighed all of ours? He believed too much in fate, and not enough in us. Take him away. I feel as if I have torn off my own arm.
Wigmund deserves death, but killing him won't make your family whole again.
You think I don't know? This is for those who follow. To join me is to take an oath. To break it is to suffer. We make camp on the outskirts of the Isle of Ely. Join us there.
She carries the weight of leadership on one shoulder and the bonds of her people on the other. Now that she's lost one, she walks lopsided. It will take years of toil to rebuild those bonds with her people. Yet she is unburdened now. Lighter. She is a leader, not a friend, Eivor. Her mistake was thinking she could be both.
Think you can swill with the best?
Your treachery. Thankfully, I've raided there before, so that won't be a problem. See my cats and come back. I don't care if it's going to slow my healing process. No, I'm not sure you may. If you
I feel stronger already.
It may not heal you physically, but it will heal you mentally, knowing that you've seen them. So I understand completely in that regard. So honestly, it's one of the first things I'd want to do if I had gotten out of hospital is I want to see my cats, I want to see my girls. As a fellow cat dad, not Sith, I understand completely. If I didn't have those two fluffy little darlings living with me, I would have lost my mind.
Run up the
Enemy
sail.
camp, Eivor!
See, at least you get it. So.
Let's hear a story. I knew a crazed man about my age called Rokur, who we had taken to calling Rokur the Rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against Rokur. Rokur accepted the holmgang, and on the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" he said.
We can continue later.
Right, let's go get Karlach fixed up.
I think that's what I like about Karlach is she's got such big kid energy about her.
I just like it. She's still so positive after such shit.
Honestly, same. Huge respect to her. And like, I'm kind of mad. She did Samantha Baird is the actress's last name.
Yeah.
Some of the lines I've heard Karlach lines, I'm like, I mean, fair play to Neil Newburn for getting like that award at the Game Awards for Astarion, but I feel like she could have been an honourable mention at least.
Mm.
Some of her Karlach lines have genuinely moved me to tears.
That traitor is lost in hell by now.
They will have the lost souls of the dead to answer to.
Soma.
Eivor, you're still with me through all this. Do not think I'll forget.
We all need someone in dark times.
Yep.
Now let's collect Wigman's head.
Good.
Same,
At the first
just
sign
in-
of trouble, my
a couple
crew will
inches
jump
shorter
in.
than Karlach.
So big lass. So Wigman retreated to the monastery, huh? Let's burn the rat out.
He's hiding. At the summit of the hill, I can smell him.
I hope he likes the view. It's the last he'll ever see.
Lightning tingles my blood, Eivor. I hear the voices of my slaughtered people on the air, calling Wigman's name.
He doesn't leave this monastery alive.
Couldn't agree more, Eivor.
That's heavy armor stuff. We'll send over to me and Thorwa.
Wigmund, probably cowering within the monastery.
Gahjunen! Fortuna liv!
Blindside, idiot! Strike with me! Hey!
Help me out here!
Still we could not hold the city? Raving pagan handed me Grunbridge on a plate, and you dirty churls lost it for me.
You'll die in agony, Backraut.
You can't kill me, Soma. Not truly, but what I am is unkillable.
Stop flapping your mouth.
Die.
God loves me!
Hard to die! Hold there!
Stop the heathen! Raider! Vikinger! Stop him!
Yeah, you can throw as many people as you want at me, Wigman. You're done.
He means to erase me, to banish me from your minds. Fight in my name. Die for me. Die for me.
That is no way to call for sacrifices.
Their lives for yours. Is that how it works?
Their lives meant nothing. No land, no riches, no titles. But my name will live on.
The reputation of a good man never dies. But your name will soon be a curse.
So be it. The riches I had in life gave me power. To curse me from beyond the grave gives me still more. Though I die, my order lives on elsewhere, everywhere. Yield to us. Give us what we are owed. The trade, the riches, the legacy, all of it. Yield, yield, yield!
If your hell is real, I'm glad you'll get to see it.
Hell with you!
We should return to camp before I let go and burn this heap to the ground. Going forward, I must take care. Houses can be built anew. Crops will return with time. Trust. That will take longer to repair.
But you have a new friend. An ally in me and my clan, Soma. The end of the storm is well in sight.
You're right. I know you're right. It's just... it's difficult to see that end when you're still in the storm's eye.
Jesus, guide my blows!
No! That! Pick the coward up!
Christ is surely with you. Suffer for that. I'll cut your corpse.
Eivor, you've been a guiding light. Calling out Galin like that, exposing his treachery, made me sick with a quiet terror.
There we go.
Betrayal like that is already a
People
kind
are
of death.
happy.
Galin killed himself.
Of course. And now I feel somewhat lifted.
Let's try go this
The
way.
weight is almost gone. Even
Got
if
the
my
moon
heart needs
lantern.
mending.
I don't really need to rely on.
Ah, while I have you, Eivor, I'm reminded. I have this for you. Keep it, knowing you have my highest respect, regard, and trust. My army is yours, should you need it.
Soma Jarlskona, my deepest thanks.
And there's something else. As we prepared our assault, Birna had a word with me. We came to a sort of understanding. It may be best if she tells you herself.
Fuck.
Until next time, Eivor of the Raven Clan.
8.
I hope we will
Fuck.
see you in Grantebridge soon.
An umbrella. That's good, but send that to Will, since Will's got a desk.
Eivor!
Birna, you struck quite a victory today.
Don't undercut your own ferocity, Drengir. It was your blade leading the charge. You are indeed something to behold.
We all thought hard. And now Grantebridge is yours. You have your home once again.
Ah, soon merchants and priests and reeves will run loose in its streets. All of its muddy charms will dwindle. Besides, with no room for me in Soma's heart, my home burned away in a quiet little house fire. Her priority is Grantebridge and the people in it.
Alright,
That is
let's
noble,
go find that
and
Rowan
beyond what
guy,
I will ever understand.
because we'll need him for
So I've
Act 3.
decided I'm of better
I'd rather
use
not have
elsewhere.
Lorraine
With
or
you,
whatever he's
in
fucking
your
called.
crew.
You want to
We
live
cause
with the
some
Raven Clan?
problems.
And sail and raid with you.
Is it me, or
If
was
you'll
that
have me.
Lorraine fight probably
Look at
the
this.
easiest,
Who
one of
would
the
it?
easiest we've actually done?
I'll be happy to
It
have
wasn't
you
the first time we did it.
A relief to these ears. I've already packed my bags.
That's because we didn't know what we were doing.
Is that more because once we deal with got rid of the elemental buffs, he didn't really have anything?
Yeah, I'd say so.
No, you are right. You're right, to be fair.
Like, Candidor at the moment, I'd say is probably our toughest fight.
I take it you're already having some thoughts about what to do when we fight him for second run.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I'm well equipped and stuff for Daphne.
Do you feel like bringing Shadow? Did you feel like we brought the right people, or are you going to try something new next time?
I'll experiment, I think, like, because obviously we won't need to worry about spellcasters, because I'll be able to fill that role, so...
And let's be honest, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain if they're going to be able to handle a, a druid. To be honest,
Like on a paladin as well, because you'll be dishing out massive amounts of radiant damage.
think about the kind of power I'm going to be channeling when we get to that stage.
Well, and think about like in a realistic stage as well that at that point, like, well, with those kind of enemies as well, they're vulnerable to radiant kind of stuff.
Between like my smite attacks, my heals, and like the buffs I'm going to be giving you guys, I don't feel like that's going to be an issue there. Have you got a direction like the kind of the kind of direction you want to do with your druid magic?
I'm going to try and work it to the point where I can become quite versatile with my druid magic, but also in wild shape I can become a temporary tank.
That makes sense.
Because I've already got the Tavern Brawler feat, which basically gives you like additional buffs if you do like unarmed attacks, which includes wild shape. But as always, the first like feat I'll make sure I get is the tough one for any character, so I can increase like necessary spell. Oh, there's Roland. Stupid bastard.
Let's tell her the good news. Sounds like
But yeah, the tough is like pretty much like the one buff I always get, purely because it kind of just pays to have.
Eivor, you should hear this.
A lot of hit points, anyway.
This Backrot and his friends had the foolish balls to raid Ravensthorpe.
Are the others dead?
A few. Most of them escaped. They did not damage much, but made off with some of our gear. Should I get Randvi?
No. She has enough on her table. I will handle this. So, you thought you would play at Viking, little man? Are you prepared to go all the way?
You won't get anything out of me, Danish scum. I'll never talk.
I'm Norse. And what makes you think I want to hear you talk? Maybe I will take my payment in flesh. Chop off his leg. It does not have to be a clean cut. No need to sharpen your blade.
No, please! Don't cut off my leg! It was Sir Edward who wanted your stuff. He paid us to do it!
Sir Edward?
Yes, the Earl of Westerna! Or that's what he calls himself. Said he hates Vikings, your lot especially.
Where can I find this Sir Edward, Earl of Westerna?
I don't know, I'm new! We were supposed to steal the gear, then meet at the longship west of Ravensburg. That's all I know!
You can take him to Randvi now. Maybe we can trade him for a pig. I am off to check out this longship.
Interesting.
Things have not gone as planned. Hi, Tom! Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Randvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river, and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy. What manner of king is it that sends me letters from Ireland? What manner of king is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
God, for sure. Alright.
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You have a keen eye for quality. There, better than before.
Oh yeah, the mist amulet, which lets you do fog cloud and stuff.
Nothing else I can do for you?
I will see you later.
May they sing of your deeds, and my...
And your craftsmanship.
May I see your stores?
You like the looks of that one? Ah, let me look at you. Wonderful.
Yeah, that one goes better with my this axe than the other one. Downgrade the gear. Let's downgrade that bearded axe.
Ah, that one's pretty good. Ready for battle.
Thanks, Gunnar. You are the
I
finest
must be on my
smith.
way now. Goodbye.
I like how you can
well,
take
my
any
friend.
weapon you like. It's up to you. Yeah, exactly. So do I, mate. So do I. Select fishing hut. Where we go?
Good day. A new customer.
New customer.
You I do not recognize, my friend. What brings you to set...
Ah, hello. We come on behalf of 1,000 Eyes, vendors of If you need it, we have it. If we don't have it, you don't need it.
I see. And is this...
Child?
Child?
Wait a
My
minute.
friend,
I remember this
you
kid.
look upon the master of the 1,000
That's the
Eyes,
one.
the
I remember
head
you
of
from
legend,
Origins.
a hero of the people, and the richest merchant west of the Indus.
He means...
He does, Eivor Wolfkiss.
You seem strangely familiar.
Perhaps we have met in another life, but most likely, I have a common face.
And what is it I can do?
It's quite simple. For a fee, I can connect you to a...
What sort of fee?
It varies with the item, through this market, or...
A striking color.
Rarer than an honest man in England. Now look here.
Yeah. Mystical Light Shield. I don't really do shields though, but I can definitely...
Not do shield.
But there are some really good, cool looking cosmetics you can use to decorate the cell.
An excellent choice, and a lucky one too, for nothing in stock lingers very long. My selection changes daily. Now that you're friends with me,
And what does this mean?
observe my outfit, not the
Don't
scarf
envy
I
you,
wear.
you like to do
As you travel,
shield.
these are my people. And I might even...
An interesting offer.
Good to hear.
You're staying for a while.
Oh, yes, and you needn't even thank me.
Because if I recall correctly, there was an Easter egg to Origins with this. And and you can have, and you read a letter from Bayek, and it's the actual actor that reads it out in his voice, in the Bayek voice.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought it was.
Yeah, sounds it.
You know the feeling I'm referring to, like when you get really attached to a character, and like when you get any like Easter eggs to them, you're just like, oh, it's nice to see him again.
Yeah.
That's what I like with the lore of the AC games, because when they reference each other and tie into like the wider side of things.
Nice to see you. Word of our growing settlement has reached outside ears, so have a look around. You may see a few new faces.
We are allied with the Danes of Grantebridgeshire. Their Jarlskona, Soma, has pledged an oath.
Well done, Eivor. These early victories will pay off well.
They will, in more than one way. One of Soma's finest fighters, Birna, has pledged her blade to us. She's a powerful fighter and a charming spirit. I think she'll fit in nicely.
Glad to have her. Good work.
Pledge complete.
Eivor, a word of note. Someone has set up shop outside. A trader, I believe.
I met him. Redda. A strange young man, but somehow charming. He will make for fine company, I think.
I look forward to knowing him better.
Okay, so we'll pledge to...
I want to see the Alliance map.
Because no, we won't have East Anglia yet. We've got to do this one next.
Tell me more about Leicestershire. I should like to join Sigurd soon.
He traveled to a town called Repton to meet Ubba and Ivar Ragnarsson. As I hear it, they are on the verge of exiling the current king of Mercia, with the hope of installing a king
Oh
of
god, the fucking Ragnarsson brothers.
I should be there to help, however I can.
I think you should.
Now those guys are like the legend of the legendary in terms of Vikings, but good god, they're absolute nutcases.
I will send word to Sigurd and the Ragnarssons, pledging your assistance. If I were you, I would go by ship. Repton is quite a distance north on the River Trent.
Right, one last thing before I leave. What? Definitely need a hunter's hut.
Thank you for this. Whether fur, meat, or bone, we will provide only the finest.
And if you intend to go hunting, consider bringing us your kills. We will prepare the hides and heads.
Aye. I've been mounting Petra's trophies for years, and she's a discerning woman.
In all things.
I'll keep that in mind. Enjoy your new home.
Eivor, you seem to be someone with a penchant for trophies.
I do like victories, but I rarely keep a record of them.
Your weapons show the marks of great battles, and you walk with a pride that speaks to your triumphs. Am I wrong?
You are not. Why do you ask?
To bolster our trade, of course. Wallace is the finest tanner and taxidermist in all of England. If you wish the tales of your hunts to outlast you, there is no better way than making trophies of your kills. If you defeat a rare and worthy creature, bring it to us. We will display it for you.
A good idea. Keepsakes to adorn the longhouse. Thank you, Petra.
Oh, and before you go, could you spare a moment for a small favor?
Go ahead.
For the past few evenings, I've heard the howling of a pack of wolves just beyond the border of our woods. Unchecked, they will ravage the wild game in this area, and once the deer are dead, they may turn to us.
You feel we should drive them off?
I would eliminate them entirely, with your permission, of course. And your help, if possible.
A good idea. I will join you now.
Good. A pack of wolves is a foolish thing to underestimate. Let's go. This way. I last saw them prowling around just up the hill.
You lead. I'll follow.
Right, in that case, this is where we shall leave it. Especially after doing that. So, thank you to everybody who took the time to tune in and hang around with us while we were doing this. Much love to your faces, and I'll see you tonight for Rockstar Tuesday with the Gaming Asylum and for all my regular community GTA antics. See you then. Take care. Peace. Mwah.
Wait.